All right, Pisces. Hello, welcome. This is your reading for the yeah. This is our reading. All right, let's do cleansing first. All right, let's jump right into it. I've gotten some pre-shuffle cards because there's a lot of cards, so I've pre-shuffled them just for the sake of time. But before we jump into the energy, let's get some dice. Okay. Let's try this again. I didn't feel like I got a proper roll. There you go. So we've got Cancer, we've got Sagittarius, we've got Gemini, beautiful. We've got Venus, we've got Mercury, and we have got the Sun. We then have 7, 8, and 4. So 4, 7, 8, 7, 8, 4, 8, 7, 4. Take it how it resonates. So 4 is Cancer, 7 is Libra, and 8 is Scorpio. We then have Venus, which is Taurus and Libra. Mercury, which is Gemini. I think it's, yeah, I was going to say Gemini and Virgo, I think. Yeah. And then the Sun, which is Leo. And then you have Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer. So you could be dealing with any of those signs. Those numbers may resonate. Ooh, you have number 9, the Rose's Kiss. So Pisces, with this energy, so sorry for my baby. She's living her best life. For this energy, I'm definitely channeling a vibe of you discovering that, as ironic as this may sound, roses do have thorns. And you're realizing that there is beauty in everyone, but not everyone is truly beautiful inside as they are on the outside. I'm getting a very deep vibe of someone close to you hurting you, or it's like someone that you were getting a little bit too close to, that you're thinking, you know, I'm close enough to this person, maybe I can connect with them in the way that I want, and then it's like boom, something comes up and you feel further from them than you did before. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That's what I'm feeling. I'm also getting with the Rose's Kiss that you're finding strength in relationships where people prejudge you and expect you to conform to their manner without taking into consideration your feelings. So you let them know, yes, I may be beautiful, I may smell nice. Well, not always just smell good, but I may look nice, I may even be fragrant, but I am definitely not the 1, the 2, or the 3. Right? But take what resonates, leave what does not, Pisces. So let's jump into it. You have the Death. You have 4 swords. You have the Chariot. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Sorry, Ace of Wands. These cards are really big. 3 of Cups. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio straight out the gate. The 7th, the 13th could be important days. At the back of the deck, you have the It's a really big deck. Knight of Wands. I don't know why I felt called to do that, but there you go. Because the deck is really big. So what am I seeing straight out of the gate? You're moving towards better days. You're moving towards more peaceful times. You have a fresh new perspective that is coming in that's going to lead to a lot of healing for you. I see you being very passionate with your endeavors and being very forthcoming with what you want to achieve. I see you shedding your old skin, evolving and changing from things that no longer serve you, and leaving behind any ideas or old beliefs, nothing, and yeah, anything that no longer serves you. So I definitely see you transforming and changing. I see you gathering new ideas and plans to focus deeper on your financial aspects as well. So there you go, Pisces. And I also see you being more in tune with your intuition and trusting your gut feeling when it comes to certain people and scenarios and situations where you're feeling called to move on a more instinctive level. But I definitely see a lot of happy times coming in your way. This may come after a time where you feel like you wouldn't achieve what you think it is you need to achieve. But again, I definitely see someone as well making their way towards you in a very upbeat energy. This person is very excited to connect with you, and they're hoping that you feel the same way too. Right? So tell me about the depth. So again, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm hoping this reading is resonating for you so far, Pisces. So for the debt, you have the Hierophant in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Definitely in the pursuit of what gives you your spark, what drives you basically. And you're definitely changing and leaving behind people that just don't get the memo about you. So you could have been dealing with someone that was very rude. I don't want to say rude. They could have been like a Casanova. This could have been someone that you were very attracted to, but they could have been very rude towards you. The attraction might have been there, but the chemistry wasn't. Okay? And I feel like you're going to be getting clarity on why a certain situation didn't work out. Could be a Pisces, Aquarius, a Libra, a Aries, or a Taurus. Could also be a Scorpio. But you're going to be finding out why something had to end. This could have been someone that always left you out in the cold. They were more about themselves than they were more of an I than a we. They were more of a me than a you type person. Again, the attraction was there, but the chemistry wasn't. So I see you changing your vibe to attract, yeah, someone different. I see an apology coming in though. Yeah. Whoever this apology is coming from, this could have been someone that you left behind and you ghosted. The Chariot is here too. So this is someone that you've moved on from. You haul tail out of there. You ghost them, you said peace, you said I'm not doing this anymore, I'm out. Could be a Virgo, an Aquarius, or a Pisces. Could also be a Cancer with the Chariot at the back of the deck. But this is someone that you said, no thank you, I don't even want to try with you, I'm out. This could have been, yeah. You could have missed a lot you could have missed a lot of opportunities dealing with this person. Yeah, could have missed a lot of opportunities. Two of Cups, clarifying the Four of Swords. So you're definitely healing in this This could be the same situation. You're definitely healing and moving on from something that's what I was feeling with the Five of Pentacles. Something that just was weighing you down with the Ten of Wands in reverse. Could be a Sagittarius, a Pisces again, or a Cancer. It doesn't have to be. But you're definitely revisiting something in your mind in order to heal and close out that cycle or that chapter internally so that you can be able to move forward physically. So whether you do a burning ritual, whether you do some therapy, whether you just do a form of reflection, whether you travel, however, whatever it is, whether you just nap it away, you know, or write a journal or whatever it is, you're finding a way to get yourself out of that energy that could have kept you stagnant because you're ready to move on and move forward. Yeah, definitely see you standing in your truth and freeing yourself. Oh, yeah. This could have been someone that you blocked. Could be a Leo, a Pisces, or an Aquarius. Definitely 11:11 on the clock. Definitely could have been, yeah. Ace of Wands, you want a new beginning. It's definitely coming in. It's coming in because you freed yourself and you're standing in your truth from an emotionally manipulative male. This person was just unavailable. They would have never been able to give you whatever it is that you're looking for. Um, this person, I don't want to say bipolar. I don't like to diagnose people, but this person could have had some form of inability to cope with whatever it is they've went through. I'm getting as a child. Doesn't have to be, but it can be. But that's not your problem. It's not your job to heal and fix people. They have to be wanting and willing to do the work to heal and grow themselves, to be a better version of themselves, not only for themselves, but also for people that they love and care about. All right? But definitely escaping this and moving on to something better. And something better is definitely on the way because we've got the Chariot of 3 of Cups. Yeah, you're fearless. Yeah, you're fearless. You're fearless and you hit the ground running. I'm hearing you know there was no future with this person because it was unstable. There was a lot of injustice going on. So you know what you're moving away from is better than where you are. You could have been on a pretty self-destructive path. Dealing with this person could be a Libra, Aries, a Libra or an Aries. You could have been on a very destructive path. Dealing with this person could also be a Cancer with the Chariot. So it's like, you know, where you didn't want to be anymore and you just made the decision to be reckless and take a risk in a different direction. I'm hearing that song, When You Walk Away. I think it's like a Kingdom Hearts song. When you walk away, you don't hear me say. Simple and clean, that's what it is. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. What does it say? Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. So Pisces, you're like, listen, I ain't scared about where I'm going. I'm scared about where I am and where I'm gonna be if I don't make the changes I need to make. So you're in a fight or flight energy where it's like, I gotta get out of this situation. Trigger warning, could have been an abusive relationship. So you could have been in a relationship with someone that was either verbally or physically or emotionally abusive. Just because people don't have physical scars does not mean that they don't have wounds. Just gonna put that out there. Just because people does not have physical scars, it does not mean that they don't have wounds. So this we're getting a little deep on this table right now. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, you've got a lot of happiness here for you. Aries, Leo, and Virgo. At the back of the deck, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Moon. So yeah, you're turning over a new leaf. You're wanting something new. And with the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands is definitely coming in for you. And why is it coming in for you, Pisces? Because you decided to make the changes that you need to make. You know, maybe you I don't want to say getting rid of the person, but maybe you leaving this person behind was probably something that you needed to do. Because again, you do have someone that's coming in towards you. Yeah, you have a lot of success coming in. A lot of good karma coming in. Wow. Yeah. And if you've been feeling unstable, it's not going to happen. And if you're single, you're not going to be single for long. You've got the Empress here at the back of the deck. Taurus energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo. This looks pretty good to me. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse could be like your fate is changing. So if you're having financial issues, if you're having if you're not being recognized for the work you're doing, if it's a lot of different stuff that's going on and just being pushed to the side, that's changing. Don't worry about it. It'll take care of itself. Is what I'm hearing. Right? So the 10th, so number 10, number 19, number 11, number 7, number 9. We have 9 twice here. Number 5. You also have 13 and 7 again with the Chariot. Could be important numbers. Could be trying to flip this deck over. Could be a life path number or anything. But it could be important numbers. Doesn't have to be. Right? So let's jump into the what's the tea. You have Pisces, Queen Rising, stepping into power, praise, coming up, spotlight. You have wants you back. Okay, so this person may want to spin the blocks. I was feeling it, but I didn't want to say it. But somebody may want to spin the block. Happiness hater, you got someone that doesn't. This person that may be coming back, they may be coming back because they don't want to see you happy with anybody else. And they see the amount of attention that you're getting, you're glowing, you're shining, you're vibing, you're thriving. Maybe this person thought that without them, they wouldn't have been able, like you wouldn't have been able to glow up the way you did. Whatever it is you're doing, keep doing it. Pop off. And then you got love on the brain. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Now, Pisces, I understand you guys were ruled by Neptune or whatever. And Neptune is very dreamy. But please, don't get dreamy for this person. They may just be hating. What's up with all these haters? I just did Scorpio's reading and they had some haters. That's how I do when you're reading and you got haters. Look. Your hater is your biggest fan though. Cause they gonna hype you up the most. They ain't gonna come up and say they like you, but they like you. Biggest fan. Tell me about Queen Rising. I can't. Woo. Chariot in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands. I don't know. There's gonna be some sort of conversation that's gonna wake you up. There's gonna be some sort of conversation or some sort of interaction that's gonna shift your whole paradigm. And this is what's gonna really help you release and move on. So I don't know if it's happened already or it's going to happen. We've got Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio here. 7, 20, 27, 20th, the 7th. But there's going to be some sort of conversation that you have. It's going to be like a big wake-up call, a big aha moment is what I'm getting, that you're gonna be like, well, damn, I'm that girl or guy. I'm that person. Hmm. Tell me what this wants you back. This was someone. Oh, baby, baby. Whoa, for Russia. So this person that wants you back, they be trying to hide it. You're gonna find out though. They could be hiding it with your intuition. You could be feeling it. Could be Aquarius, a Libra, Libra. The moon is what? Cancer, Pisces. This person that wants you back though, they be hiding it. They're not gonna come out and say it. And it could be the fact that they lied. They stole from you, Pisces. They lied on you. They stole on you. They cheated on you. Like, they could have, like, again, that's that energy I was getting in the beginning, where somebody just like thinking about themselves. They regretting that now. They wish they didn't do that. They thinking about it now, and they're like, damn, I shouldn't do that, because they see you in recovery mode. You've recovered. You've released them. You've let them go, and it's like, all I'm hearing is, damn, I shouldn't have did that, and they could feel it intuitively too. But they keeping all of this a secret. So you have someone, you feeling them lingering in your energy a little bit. This person is gonna pop up unexpectedly, is what I'm getting as well. But number two could be important, or two could be important. Doesn't have to be. This person, yeah, they're gonna pop up unexpectedly, and it's like, I feel like when this person does, because I feel like they're gonna spin the block just to see. Um, they're still hiding things. They're still gonna be hiding their feelings. I don't trust your intuition when this person comes back around, because this person may be the happiness hater. Doesn't have to be. But this person that wants you back, they're not honest with themselves, so don't expect them to be honest with you, because they can't be. They can't. They can't be honest with themselves, so they can't be honest with you. It's as simple as that. It's not rocket. Oops, sorry. It's not. That's not rocket science. The honesty is not within them, but they're in a lot of anxiety. They're very stressed out, because I think this person is finally getting the time to sit down and think about what they did to you, what they said to you. Someone is having a timeout. Spirit put someone in a timeout to reflect. Like, go in that corner and think about what you did. It's the vibe that I'm getting. Tell me about happiness, Taylor. Ooh, yeah, this happiness hater could be this person that wants you back. This is someone you're not talking to. I shouldn't even be laughing at this. Again, could be a Libra, a Aries, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. But this happiness hater is someone that they're seeing things clearly. They could be realizing that they made the wrong choice. This is someone that have a lot of feelings for you, and it's like this is someone that is realizing that they made the wrong choice. So it's like, now they're scared, because it's like, you know how some people say, I can't live without you, and you be like, yeah, right. Some people, depending on your vibe, and that's what I'm getting here, when you can have a slow burner energy. Well, you're there, you exist, you're around, and the person is like, okay, cool, you're here, you exist, you're around, and it's like, they do whatever because they feel like, or I would say, you give them that security where they don't feel the need to leave, or they don't feel like you're gonna leave. So, they have at it. They do what they want to do. They pop off. And then when you do leave, they're like, all right, go on, go on, get, scram, skedaddle, you know? And then a few days turns into a few weeks, turns into a few months. And it starts to dawn on them that you're not coming back, and they screwed up, and they missed the one opportunity that they had at genuine love. So now they're not happy. So they're looking at you and they're wondering, are you happy? And they see you happy. So now they turn into a happiness hater. And the thing about it is, people that have this energy, they're so confident in treating you and behaving the way they're behaving towards you. They even thinking that, let me not burn this bridge because I may want to spin the block later. They think that, nah, go, I can get like 10 of you. And then reality kicks in and they can't because you're rare. This is what I'm getting. Oh, you thought you could get 10 of me? Oh, Pookie. Love on the brain. Tell me about this. You got love on the brain, though. If you don't, you will. Six of... Ah. So you could be in the energy of thinking about past relationships, thinking about how insecure you were in past relationships, how unrecognized you were. It's like you're going through the motions. Oh, I wasn't really valued. I wasn't really loved. There really wasn't any growth for me here. I really dodged a bullet. And you were all, like, you just in the moment. Three of Cups. But that's, and then you come out of it and you're like, well, I'm happy. Could be a Leo, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini. So you're gonna be something is someone or something is gonna be making you compare and contrast your previous relationships to your current one, or your previous mindset in the relationship versus where it is now. And I think it's gonna be because you're not only more secure in yourself, but whatever dynamic is gonna unfold, you're gonna be more secure in that. So we've got 3, 2, 20, and 7. So those numbers could be important. Okay. Let's get some blue birdies. The birdies. You've got Scythe. You've got Birchrod. You've got Moon, the Moon. You've got the Lady. So you could be a young lady. You don't have to be. I see you cutting out. I see you cutting out a female. You're gonna be using your intuition and getting rid of a female. This person could be they're a young female. You're getting rid of them because this person seems to only bring you a lot of struggle, or they're always in some sort of drama. Like either that, or this could be someone that you're always arguing with, Pisces, or someone that always wants to argue with you. I'm also getting this could be someone that does not want to see you really grow. Like they like the thought of it. They like how it sounds, clapping for you. But when it's time to really clap for you, they don't want to do it because they feel like, again, take what resonates, leave what does not. They feel like everything that you're achieving, you owe something to them. Take that how that resonates. That's the vibe that I'm getting. So I definitely see you taking a bit of a backseat or backing off from someone. Like just cutting them loose, ghosting them a bit. 32, 29, 11, and 10 could be important numbers. Doesn't have to be, but I definitely see you giving a feminine energy, a younger one, a young one in particular, distance. So someone that's the same age as you or younger, or just like young, they look young. Give them this space. All right. You have date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. You then have guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. So yeah, you've got the reason why you're being protected and you're you're avoiding a lot of mishaps is because you have a guardian, someone that passed on that's watching over you. And I'm definitely getting this person that's coming towards you. Oh, oh, my battery. Oh, dang it, my battery's on 50%. Anyway, the person that's coming towards you, a lost loved one, and I'm gonna try to see if I can record this very fast. You got true love. You got mature woman. So this could be you, and then you've got family. I see you being able to settle down and have a family with your true love, which is very rare because that doesn't really happen. Let's see what the person will say. I'm so sorry, Pisces. My loneliness is killing me when you're not around. This could be this person that wants you back. I've always been afraid of this love, and deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. So this person, you're gonna find out someone has like pure love for you, and they just were scared. So you're actually gonna end up having a family with your true love. It could be when you become a lot more mature. Doesn't have to be. You have Aquarius. You can't even see it. Number two. I'm so sorry, Pisces. And then you have times of life. You reflect the world reflects you. So pay very attention to your feelings and your emotions at this time. Something's gonna happen in the next 2 days that you watch this reading with an Aquarius. You then have resilience, rise above tribulations, and dove, take a leap of faith. You then have time, give it time, you're trying too hard, and romance, Cupid arrow strike. So spirit wants you to give a situation time, take a leap of faith when you need to, and rise above tribulations when the time comes. You then have you are not moving too slowly, drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot, been taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals on this path. There is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. So you're right where you need to be. Now, my battery is about to die, so unfortunately, Pisces, this is the end of your reading. I hope you've got some sort of gainful insight. Remember to take your time, smile, breathe, and carry on. Thank you for watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your time. Peace and blessings to you. Namaste. Bye bye.